Hi, welcome back everyone. Today is the 2nd of March 2021 and I did a new trade today, so I wanted to update the video. Okay, the first thing is I closed out my Zoom trade because earlier on I have some Zoom trade, but I didn't have a video on the Zoom. But because Zoom has went up yesterday and today, so I decided to close out the Zoom trade, and for the Zoom I basically make $900 from it just by having 10 share of Zoom. I bought Zoom I think 1 or 2 months ago at 340 plus. I decided not to hold Zoom, or in fact I wanted to get rid of all the stock that I have. The main reason is because I can't be selling any premium, or I can't be selling any call on all this stock. So I will find a good time to get rid of all the stock. So today Zoom went up, so I decided to close out Zoom for a profit. Okay, the next trade I want to talk about is actually Corsair Gaming. The symbol is CRSR. This is a gaming stock, but this is not GameStop. It is very different from GameStop because GameStop fundamental is not there. And Corsair Gaming is basically they are making profit for the last few years. So I decided to do a trade on it. Although I say I won't be opening any new position, but I just want to try a luck on Corsair Gaming. So let's take a look at the chart. So this is basically the Corsair Gaming chart. So the high for the last 2 weeks before the Nasdaq sell-off was about 45. So right now it's about 36.87. So what I did was I did a covered call. So basically I buy the 100 share of it at 36.87, and immediately I sell a call that is 40 strike for 1.41. So that will bring the trade this way, and my current average price is 35.46. So if the stock go above 40 on expiry, then I'll be making about $460 or thereabout. And for this I decided to do a covered call instead of selling a put. I can of course be selling a put first. If you take a look at the Corsair Gaming, if I were to be selling a put, then I can go for a 35 put and sell it for 160. That is alright. That to me is also another trade that we can get in. And the expiry is about 2 weeks plus from now. I have decided to do a covered call instead of selling a naked put first, as I always talk about the option wheel. Part of the reason is because Nasdaq is coming down, and the stock is at, of course it's not at the all-time low, but the stock is at the low side. So when the stock is at the low side, if I'm bullish on the stock, then I will prefer to do a covered call, because the covered call return is much higher than just selling a naked put. And if you want to learn more about that, then you can watch my video episode number 19. I'm comparing between cash secure put versus covered call. But on this episode I talk about UAVS, but the same principle apply. So if I were to sell a naked put and the stock go up, then of course the maximum I can make is $1.60. But if I were to do a covered call, then the maximum that I can make is $4.60. Of course, if the stock go up. And if the stock were to come down, then a naked put would be better, because If you sell a naked put at $1.60, then your break even will be about $33 plus. But right now my break even is about $35 plus. So there's a trade-off here to sell a naked put or to sell a covered call. So like I mentioned, if you want to detail on this, the cash secure put versus covered call, then please watch the episode number 19. So basically that's all for today. I don't have much other trade. Then the other trade is Nio. Nio have earnings, I think, earlier on today. Although the earnings is good, but the stock actually went down. And because I have a double wheel on Nio, and the put at 45 may or may not be assigned, I didn't want to roll it because I can't find a good price to roll. Okay, the current price of the 45 put is about $1.08. We can take a look at the Nio. So the current put at this level is about $1.06. And if I were to roll this, I will go into next week for $1.06 or $1.07. I can roll to 42.5. But I think I'm okay to own another 100 share of Nio if Nio were to drop below 45. So I will just leave the trade as it is and see where will Nio go on Friday. If I take assignment on it, then the next week I will be selling 2 call on Nio. So that's all for today. It's a very short video, and thank you for following me on my trade. And if you like the video, please subscribe and share. And if there's any topic on the option strategy that you want to know, leave me a comment and I will try to do a video on it. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you.